Hey everyone, it's John here from Hot Take Hockey, back with another video. This video is going to be on a potential for the Leafs and Coyotes to make a deal. I'm going to pull some cap-friendly armchair GM trades. So these are not my trades, but just want to talk about it. Conversation of the Leafs and Coyotes have been trade partners before, and I think for certain scenarios, it's more of a cap dump scenario. But I don't know if I call Kerfoot and Holl just based on assets a full dump, but I know other teams recognize the Leafs in their cap situation and might see it that way. One name that's been out there for a lot of different teams as a target is Lawson Crouse. He's an RFA right now as I make this video, so the conversation is, could the Leafs, looking at Crouse's size, looking at Crouse's secondary scoring, target him and send a piece like Kerfoot and maybe Holl the other way? So this armchair GM has that, with Muzzin going to the Flames as well. I don't think in any scenario, I don't like this, so ignore this, because the Leafs are not retaining cap on Muzzin. They're going to try to trade Muzzin in his full deal if they can get a deal done. So that won't happen. But the Kerfoot Holl for Crouse is potential. I think the Leafs might have to add something else because of Crouse's, as I said, size. I think his production was in around the same as Kerfoot's and younger, or if not that much younger, I don't know. I think Crouse is probably 24, 25, and just to make confirmation, Kerfoot is getting into his later 20s. So they're in around the same age. Holl is about 30. So I think it's possible. Yeah, Kerfoot's 27. So they're a couple of years apart. It's an interesting scenario, and I think I'm looking at another armchair GM here, and they have Sandin in a trade for Crouse. So I think in any scenario, the Leafs should target a guy like Crouse and get more size, and I even like the potential of targeting a guy like Hakanpää with Dallas. So I think if the Leafs were to make a trade for a guy like Crouse, they're dumping salary in another trade, whether it's, so in this one it's Holl to Dallas and for a swap, Kerfoot to Seattle, which would have been funny because without the Jared McCann trade, Kerfoot's probably a Seattle Kraken right now. So I think there's different scenarios in getting a deal done with the Arizona Coyotes. This armchair GM, I actually like the Tyler Motte addition potentially for the Toronto Maple Leafs. I think Motte could be a target for a lot of contenders for that fourth line. Motte is like that perfect guy to have in your fourth line, and I think that would really complete a pretty solid fourth line for the Leafs in terms of revamping their fourth line, but even he could be a third line guy. So we'll see. I'm going to talk about it in other videos, but we'll see if the Leafs have problems with the Sandin situation, but maybe as you guys are watching this video, they re-signed Sandin and all good, but we'll see. And just the last one to review here, the big deal to get Jacob Chychrun. Again, I don't think that is a realistic scenario at this point for the Leafs, unless they do include Sandin Robertson plus. I actually did like the hot take here from this armchair GM of Puljujarvi for Crouse as a 1-for-1. I actually don't think that's too bad. If Crouse has the problem with re-signing, Puljujarvi, I don't mind that. I think that could be a good fit for the Oilers. But in terms of the Leafs, I think the most realistic outcome is looking at Kerfoot, Holl, and maybe a draft pick. I think this is not enough on the Leafs side of things. I just think in terms of the scenario, in terms of other teams knowing what the Leafs are going through, that would save the Leafs some cap. So I think the Leafs would have to attach a draft pick here. And then maybe Crouse is definitely a target in that scenario. So give me your thoughts. Crouse maybe to the Toronto Maple Leafs, Kerfoot, Holl, Muzzin, are one of these guys going to get dealt? I'm talking about it a lot this week because I do believe at least one or two of these players are getting traded in terms of the Leafs creating cap space, creating flexibility, and kind of, as I said, revamping that bottom six forward group. And then we'll see how they figure out the Sandin situation. So subscribe, notification bell, leave a comment, and I hope to see you guys in the next video or stream. Have a good one. Peace out.